Bruce Teja, T-E-J-A. I was a machinist mate petty officer. It was, I enlisted in August, and it turned out to be cold in Great Lakes. I remember being cold, but every time you had to go somewhere, naturally, as part of boot camp, you had to march. You carried a rifle and you had to march to the chow hall, you had to march to, the physical, where you go through all your physical, running and climbing or whatever. You had to march everywhere. And it was, I think it was either 6 or 8 weeks, and it was interesting. It was work, I tell you that. I went in at 206 and a half, and I came out at 147, so that was good. You kind of knew, you had, I forget how many guys were in our company. It was a 27th Battalion, 556 company. And I forget how many guys are in there, but you had a bunch of, super nice guys, but then you had a couple of wise guys, but, I guess that's standard just about no matter where you go. But other than that, it was good. The company commander was hard, but it was good. It wasn't that hard for me, not really. I just made sure I didn't get into any kind of trouble. If this guy wants to be a wise guy, let him be a wise guy. I mean, I'm not going to do it. Discipline was one, following orders. There was a lot of stuff. It's just stuff that it doesn't really make much sense to anybody, but it does when you go to boot camp. It wasn't a Marine boot camp where they chewed you out all the time, but if you had, I can remember a few times that had one guy cause problems, and we wound up as a company, we had to march an extra 2 or 3 miles, So and I was a little disappointed in the firearm part, because I'm originally from New England and we all like to deer hunt. So, but the Navy, for whatever reason, boot camp, they didn't do much as far as firearms. But as far as seamanship stuff, that was a no-brainer. There's stuff you had to learn.